Hi everyone, this side Janvi. I know you might be thinking that why I have been posting this video after a very long time. Because after getting so much views and subscriber, I was thinking that now I need to do something perfect or now I need to upgrade. So in order to improve myself, in order to upgrade myself or in order to do better, I was waiting. I was waiting for the time of perfection. The time when the perfection enter into myself, I will shoot the video and upload it. And there is something was restraining me to record this video. You know what? All those videos that I have posted so far on my channel was the only way or was the one of the way why my videos and why my communication have been improved. The way I'm taking the pauses is just because I took that step instead of just waiting for the time when the perfect time come and I'll shoot the video. I was not waiting for the perfect time. I was just shooting the video. I was just recording myself, and that's the reason why I have been improving. Similarly, right now, just an hour ago, I have a group discussion in my class, and even though I knew the topic, I know about a little bit, but I haven't prepared for that. But still, uh, I didn't speak in the class. Why? Because I was thinking about that since I haven't prepared, so I will not be able to put my points in the class. So that was something that stopped me to give the performance there. So what I want to say myself that Janvi, that perfect time will not going to come. Taking the steps is the only way to improve yourself. You know what? The English, the communication power that you are holding right now. I know that you will going to do much better. You are improving yourself, and you have improved a lot. But still, this is the only way to improve better, to do better. Because if you just wait for the right time, then this is not going to come. Okay, that is one thing. But like I have talked about the solution aspect in a way, like you have to take the action. There's another thing that I have noticed in myself, that is the same thing that I have been repeating in all my videos, like where you put your focus, where you put your energy, that thing will grow. Where energy flow, that thing is grow. I can't recall the correct phrase or the line, but this is the way, like it's all about the momentum. Basically, if you are working hard, what do I mean, like if you are preparing for any exams, and if you are preparing consistently, if you're preparing for an exam consistently, or if you have built a habit, if you are doing for a certain period of time, it will turn out to be your habit, and it will be little difficult to break it, but you can break it. But you know what, going to the negative aspect is a much easier than building a positive habit. Building a negative habit is much easier than the building the negative habit. Building the negative habit is much easier than the building the positive habit. So this is the thing, like, see, if I want to improve myself and if I want to improve my communication, so I will put effort on this part of myself. And if I consistently or for such a period of time, for a certain period of time, if I put pressure or if I put effort on this part, yeah, by the time I'll be find myself in a momentum that it would be really very difficult to come, not much difficult, but it would be difficult to come out of that momentum. You know what, Janvi, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. Basically, you have to replace all these don't part. Like, what can I say to you? Let me tell you, you have a dream. You have a 20, you have listed down all the dreams that you have, like you want to become a prime minister of India, like you want to become a Miss World, all those dreams that you have. You have your dreams, but the thing is, the process, how you are going to achieve all those dreams. Okay, that is the thing. So what I found, like I have already told you, like in my all videos, like every person is different, and every person's perspective, their background, their personality is also different. What they find right, what they feel right is completely different from another person, and what works for that person is also different from what works for the other person. Got it? So what I want to say you, that instead of instead of just focusing on other person, like how they are improving, how they are getting better, what you can do, like what I have noticed in myself, what is the best approach that can be work on myself, is the thing that first you have to build a momentum. Okay, list down all the goals, list down all the goals that you have, list down all the goals that you have in the short term, long term, or the medium term basically, and prioritize itself, like prioritize in a chronological, prioritize all the goals that you have in a chronological order. Okay, so what you have to do, first list down all the goals that you have, that you want to achieve, and then arrange it in a chronological order. Basically, if you want, like for example, you want to become a CMA, so it should be a second, third number. Okay, because might be there are other dreams as well that you have to achieve earlier or before becoming a CMA. Got it? So list down all the goals that you have, then arrange it in a chronological order. Okay, and then try to find out not just learning part, the action part. Basically, uh, like if you want to become a public speaker, so what the public speaker does, he perform, he give the performance, give the performance in front of the people, in front of the on the stage, or in weddings, or in seminars, or whatever. So like if you want to become a public speaker, so find out what does the public speaker does, what public speaker does, and then find out how can you do that particular thing. Got it? Like if you say that public, in order to become a public speaker, you need to know the nuances of the public speaking, like you have to good at your English communication skill, grammatical error, you should reduce your grammatical error, and other thing as well. Those things are also very important, but first focus on what that what the public speaker does, and do that particular thing, and align the other elements as well, along with that particular along with that particular thing. Got it? So that is something that you can do. For example, I want to become a CMA. Okay, see, every person has different approach. Like one person want to become CMA, so one person want to become a CMA, so he will do all the things of the theory. Like my focus on becoming the in order to become a CMA, I want to focus on the practical exposure, or I will learn the things practically, because it's not possible for me, or might be I can't understand things well by reading it from the books. I am I'm understanding it. I got the relevance it from the books, but still I'll be better in a approach to understand it when I get the practical exposure through the articleship. So just focus on the clearing that exam. Just focus on the clearing the exam. You don't need to put the equal amount of effort on every different aspects. See, your energy is limited, and your time is limited. We have a time constant. We are a human being, and we cannot put equal amount of energy on every aspect of the things. We need to understand that what we want to achieve and where we need to focus on. Okay, like you will find a lot of people saying that students are not doing better in their academics, this and that, but they need to understand that they have other streams as well, and might be they don't want to do or something in their academics, they want to do something else. So there is nothing wrong with that. Every person has different reality, different background, and there are different dreams, and there is different way of achieving those dreams. So we cannot tell or prove any person wrong, or prove any person believes wrong. They all have different personality, different backgrounds. That's I always say. Got it? So, what I want you to do, list down all the goals that you have, arrange it in a chronological order, then prioritize it, and try to understand that like if you like what you actually need to do to achieve that particular goal, or what that if you become that person, what you will actually going to do. Try to understand that thing and then do that part, and also alongside this focus on the other nuances but in a prioritized manner. Like you don't need to do grammars whole day. This is not the thing, or this is not the right approach to do. Try to understand that like you have an exam in the near month, so you have to focus more on your exam rather than on a public speaking. So you need to prioritize yourself, because there will never be enough time you have to do everything. There will never be enough. It is not going to be enough. Time is not going to be enough. You need to understand where you need to focus or where you need not to focus. Got it?